Hello YouTube, Al here, and this week I want to talk about the BBE Soulvibe. So this is a Univibe pedal, and as far as I'm aware, unlike other Univibe pedals, this actually uses light sensitive components to create the phasing or to control the phasing, so it's actually a Univibe. Now these are discontinued, BBE do not make these anymore. And it's a very, very simple pedal. It's just got intensity, which is how sort of deep, that's the range of the swing of the modulation. And you've got the rate, which is how fast the swing is. No mix controls, no tone controls, nothing like that. It's very, very simple. You've got a very happy looking man, which reminds me of the etching of Bootsy Collins from the Mighty Boosh. Depiction, I should say, not etching. Getting all Gustave Doré on you. It's a really, really simple pedal. It's great for the funk. It's great for Hendrix, because let's be honest, it's a Univibe. That's what we're all thinking. It's so simple. It's 9-volt DC. Really, really solid build. I really can't knock it at all. I think these pedals were early to mid 2000s, and I can't at all fault the quality of the knobs or the switches or the jacks. Yeah, it's great. Battery clip on the back. If you want to put a battery in here, obviously I've got some Velcro on because I don't. Let's see how this thing sounds. It's very simple. So I'm going to do a Strat, a little bit of clean stuff, a little bit of dirty stuff, because it's obligatory to use a Strat. The amp today is going to be my Jet City 22AH, what it's called? Yes, 22. It's a Jet City 20 watt amp through a Harley Benton 112 with a V30, because I'm just feeling like using a different rig from a Marshall today. So here we go. Okay, so here's my Jet City 20 watt amp. It's been refinished in cream, so it looks a bit different. Ignore the head, it's the 1x12 cab beneath that I'm using today. So this is my 2005 Mexican standard Strat. It's got Graphtec saddles, but I believe it is, oh, and a brass block. Ooh, lovely. Otherwise, it's as stock. So let's take this amp off standby. Lovely. Let's put... This is without the vibe. This is with the vibe and a clon. Let's take the clon off. So speed and intensity both at 2 o'clock, which is probably where most pedals sound best, apparently. Yes. So that is the clon. Let's do the speed up a bit. So 3 o'clock. I like that a lot. Let's do intensity down. I want it less deep, so it's a bit sort of undulating under the surface. So it's about just under 12 o'clock on intensity. So speed to 12 o'clock. Intensity up, let's go up. There you go. Delay right down, come on. Only want a little bit of a pad. Very Grange Hill. I notice it really reacts differently depending on what pickup you use. So if it's the neck pickup, and let's try neck and middle in between. Because I think it's because of the phasing of the pickups, it affects the phasing of the pedal. So you can get it a lot, it's really rich and deep and thick. I know my head's slightly out of shot, so it's hitting harder. This is neck and middle. Let's try middle pickup, I like that. No, I like speed up. But I think intensity down. I think you need to balance the two. I think the slower it is, the more intense you want it. The faster it is, the more you want to ease off on the intensity because it gets a bit too jarring. I'm going to do it. The speed knob's really, not twitchy, it's really sensitive, it's good. Too many repeats. It's worth noting that the clone I've got on, it's just an electroharmonic soul food. This is without getting hard. This is with. It's going after, so I've got everything going into the drive, so it sort of smooths out the harsh edges. There's a lot of range to modulation. It really can take the place of a phaser. It can do the same. It does the same job in its own different idiom. Let's whack everything on 10 because this is what we do. Oh! Almost a tremolo. Intensity down to about halfway. song this is. So speed down a bit so it sort of softens up. We're back to where we were. Let's take everything down to a quarter of the way up. So there you have it. If you're looking for a Univibe on a budget, and by budget I mean not the Deja Vibe for like 200 quid or more, or the, what's it called, the small one. There's a small one that they do. I can't remember the bloody name. Someone out there remember. Pickle, something like that. If you want a budget Univibe that's actually a Univibe, this may well be your boy. It's so simple. You don't even have a mix control. You don't need a mix control. It's just intensity, which is how deep it is, and the rate, which is how fast it goes. And you can cover so much ground within that. It does some kind of funky, choppy stuff, the soul thing. It does the Hendrix thing if you want it to do that, which, let's be honest, 90% of people buying Univibe, that's what they're buying it for. It adds a really nice little bit of movement if you want to just add a bit more texture or depth to some ambient stuff. If you want a rotary thing, just for a bit of a wobbly thing for a couple of seconds in a riff, it can do that as well. In my opinion, this is more about balancing the intensity and the rate controls than most other things. I need to have a drink. Give me a second. Fruity tea. Yeah, it's about balancing the controls. Really, everything around there just sounds great. I really can't knock it. The faster you want it to go, usually the less intense you'd want it to be, and vice versa, just to help you dial it in if you've got a Univibe and you're having a bit of trouble. But this is a inexpensive Univibe, and I think they're getting rare. I'm going to say they're getting rare tentatively, purely because they're discontinued, and Josh at JHS has made a video on these, so a lot of people will be buying them, saying the value will go up, and whether it does or not really depends on how many people listen to those people. But if you want a pedal, it is in its own right a damn fine Univibe pedal. So I hope this has been helpful. Leave any questions down in the comments and I'll try to get to them. Thanks for watching. You can give me a like or subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. Thanks for watching. My name's Al, and I'm going to see you next week. So until then, bye-bye. Bye!